Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, these two committees, are they very active?
Yes.
You meet regularly?
Yeah.
Do you know how many times you meet? In the month, or in every 2 months, or every week?
In the month, sometimes once.
Sometimes once.
Yes, but VDC is more than once because VDC, there is too much of problems.
Too many problems?
Yes.
What are the main problems that you know would happen within the VDC?
Because we will hear concerned group writing to us, telling us that these people, they are overdue. So we have to try and recall the VDC members with their
with the executive?
No, with their executive.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, apart from the VDC and the WDC, you as a ward councillor, since 2018, what are the benefits that you have had, or the benefits that you were given by the area council for the people that you serve?
Thank you. I have one borehole,
yes,
close to 2 villages, which is Kanjubato and Kawali.
And Kangwali?
Yes.
Okay, when was this?
It was, I think, 2022.
2022?
2021, 22.
Okay. Do you know who the contractor was?
The contractor, no, I don't know, because by that time I was sick.
You were not feeling well?
Yeah.
So, is the borehole complete? Was the construction of the borehole complete?
No, the construction is not complete.
So the drill of the borehole was not complete?
No, the drill is complete, but the other side of the village, Kawali, the other side of the village, still now they don't have water, access water.
Okay, is that still the situation?
Pardon?
Is that still happening?
Yes, still is happening.
That is Kangwali?
Kawali, yes.
How about Kanjibat?
Yes, Kanjibat is okay.
They're okay, they have water?
Yes, they have water. And Kawali, one part of the village, they have water, and the other part of the village, they don't access water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this issue, does the council know about this?
The council, yeah, I was even crying when we have sittings. I always cry there that my ward, Kawali, the order of Kawali, there is a big problem because it's a bend down the road. Sometimes if the kids are crossing the road to go fetch water,
yes,
sometimes they have accident. So this is why I was just crying so that council can try and finish it. But still now it is not yet.
And what do they tell you when you make this plea, when you cry out to them?
They say that the contractor, at first the contractor, I don't know where the contractor was. Even if you called him, he refused to take your number. Or sometimes you call him, you will not get him. I was even annoyed to say, let us summon the contractor.
Okay. Who was the CEO at this period? Is it Jonga?
Jonga, yeah.
And the chairman? Sirifo Sonko.
Yes.
And they knew about this problem?
They knew.
And the vice chairman is?
The vice chairman, Ismaila Jallo, always knew.
And then no one did anything about it?
No. They always tell me that, no, take easy, everything will be all right, everything will be all right. And still today.
And it is never all right?
It is never all right.
And this is the only project you have benefited, your ward, you have benefited from the area council?
Yes.
And you people pay tax regularly?
Pardon?
They collect tax in your area?
Yes.
All right. Now, if I ask you, will you be able to tell me what are the major problems that you will have within your ward, the one that you represent, that you would want to have or see council to address, or to even make effort to address some of these problems?
The major problem that I have in my ward,
yes,
is feeder roads.
Feeder roads.
And the women's vegetable gardens.
Okay. What about the gardens?
I said women's vegetable gardens.
Vegetable gardens.
Yes.
Is it
And
lack of
feeder
the gardens or not really providing the necessary agricultural requirements like the tools, what is it about the garden? What is the problem about with the garden?
The problem about in the garden?
I mean, I know you may have the space, the farmland, but maybe you don't have the equipment and the farm material.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I was just trying running to lobby so that I can have somebody who can come and just help me so that he or she can fence it to me and drill a borehole there, but still, unfortunately, I don't have.
Okay, what are the problems? You have mentioned feeder room,
and the feeder room.
You have mentioned women garden.
And sometimes, and other villages, clean water.
Clean water.
Yes.
Okay, you guys have any health facility in your area?
Yeah.
What do you have?
Health post.
You have a health post?
Yes.
Do you know how many doctors or nurses you have?
We have 2.
You have 2 nurses?
2 nurses, yes.
Do you know whether there is any station doctor or not?
No.
You don't know. Mm-hmm. And how does the village see the health situation within your ward? Do you think you need improvement or you think it's satisfactory?
Yeah, because sometimes if I go there, I normally go there and check and know what is their problem. But the only thing that they always cry to me is medical and
medical equipment.
Equipment, yes.
Laboratory.
Yes, laboratory. Yeah.
So basically, as a councillor, do you think your area council have done enough to support you in some of the areas that you need support in, or not?
In council?
Yes.
Yes. If you
what I mean, do you think they have done the council, the Kame area council?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they have done enough to support your ward?
Mm-hmm. Apart from that borehole, still now we don't have anything.
No support. So which means they have not done enough.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for that information.
Okay.
Now the other issue is you get paid. Do the councillors get their sitting allowances?
Yes.
And
if we do sittings.
Yeah, if you do sit, you have the sitting allowance.
Yes.
And it's important you are saying that because you don't sit regularly.
Yes.
So the committees as well, when they sit, you also get the allowances.
Yes.
All right. Now, your area is not affected by the mining, is it?
No.
It's not. The other issue is with respect to these monies that were paid to the councillors. Is in your statement you gave. It's a 2-page statement. It should be dated the 28th of August 2024. Where's the declaration? Is that your statement?
Yeah. Yes.
We apply to tender the statement of the witness Araba Bojang dated the 28th of August 2024 into evidence as an exhibit.
The witness statement dated on the 28th of August 2024 made by Mr. Araba Bojang is hereby admitted in evidence as an exhibit and marked as LGC/AB in brackets A/BKAC/001.
As the commission places. Now, do you have a copy of your statement?
For me, yeah?
Yes, with you?
Yes, it's with me.
Okay, you can have it. Yes, so if you turn to the second page, the last paragraph, your second page, last paragraph, that is the last information, where you have the sentence beginning with, on the issue of the payment of honorarium. Do you see it?
Yes.
You've said that during festive occasions like Korite and Tobaski, I found the practice in council, and I have been subsequently receiving it during my first term. I can confirm benefiting from the said honorarium, which is between the range of $5,000 to $8,000 for the whole period under review. I never knew that receiving such money was wrong. You said this?
Yes.
Okay. But now you know it's wrong?
Yes, I know it's wrong now.
Okay. All right. No further questions for this witness, Honorable Chairperson.
You're done with him? Yes. Mr. Bojang, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And you are discharged. In the event that we need you to come and clarify any issue, we may call upon you to do so.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Can you assist him, please, Registrar?
Good morning, Mr. Witness. Fine. Welcome to this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and Related Matters.
Thank you.
What is religion?
Islam.
In which language do you wish to make your testimony?
English.
Do you wish to swear by the Quran or make an affirmation?
Yes.
Wish to swear by the Holy Quran. Okay, Madam Chair, the witness wishes to swear by the Holy Quran. And you repeat after you use the Holy Quran. Can you place those things on the table? Hold the Holy Quran for me. Repeat after me. I, Lamin S. Darboe, do swear that I'll speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you. You may be kindly seated. Madam Chair, the witness is sworn. I have the honor to hand over the witness to for us to proceed.
Good morning, Mr. Darboe.
Good morning.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Counsel, can we proceed?
Yes, sir. Mr. Darboe, please state your name to the Commission.
Lamin S. Darboe is my name.
Your address?
Gunjur, Kombosau.
Mr. Darboe, what is your educational background?
Gunjur Primary, St. Augustine Secondary, and Unum College.
And Unum College?
Yeah.
So, Mr. Darboe, we have something similar, that is St. Augustine's Secondary.
Old St. Augustine, Hagan Street.
Yes, okay. Now, you recall giving a statement?
Indeed.
Do you have a copy of your statement? Were you given a copy of your statement?
Yes, I was.
Okay, we will give you an original copy of your statement. It should be dated the 29th of August 2024.
Yes.
Do you have that with you?
Yes.
Now it's a one-page statement.
It is.
Please go through it and tell the Commission whether that is a statement that was obtained from you by the investigators of the Commission.
Indeed, it's the same statement.
All right. We are planning to know the statement of the witness, Lamin S. Darboe, dated the 29th of August 2024, into evidence as an exhibit.
The witness statement of Mr. Lamin S. Darboe, dated the 29th of August 2024, is admitted in evidence as an exhibit and marked as LGC/LSD/BKAC/001.
As the Commission pleases. Now, you were a nominated member, become a councillor as a councillor?
Yes, I was a chief's councillor then.
You were the chief's council then?
Mm-hmm.
And in 2018, you were nominated as a councillor?
Yes.
And since 2018, you have been a ward councillor? You've been a nominated councillor? Are you still a councillor?
I was councillor up to 2021, October. I was removed as chief, October 2021.
Okay.
So I'm no longer a councillor.
All right. 2021?
Yes.
Now, as a nominated councillor, were you part of any committees of council?
Council, to be specific, I was not serving in any committee.
Do you know why?
Well, I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Go ahead, sir.
I was not serving in any committee. I just attended general council meetings.
General council meetings?
Yeah.
But you were not put into any committee?
No.
And you do not know why you were not in any of the necessary committees?
No.
Now, what was the atmosphere in council? Was council very effective when you served from 2018 in addressing the needs of the people?
Generally, yes, because we are addressing the needs of the taxpayers.
You have been?
We are addressing the needs of the taxpayers. What is necessary for them? What they want?
Yes.
We discuss it generally at council.
Yeah, but after these discussions, is there any result? Generally, do you render any success in relation to some of the discussions that you have had in council? Do you think that council was effective? in addressing the needs of the people?
For my own part,
Yes.
I raised an issue that there was a backlog of unpaid rates and taxes.
Okay.
It was serious. I raised that issue and I referred council for us to go back to the good old days in the First Republic.
Yes.
How chiefs were addressing, dealing with arrears.
Yes.
Those who have not paid arrears in each chief's district, that district tribunal was to be responsible to bring them to court,
Okay.
to make sure they pay. And it worked very successfully in the First Republic. I can remember there was a district in the Foyes which collected 100% collection.
Wow. That's impressive.
We chiefs we were competing amongst ourselves as to who carry out the best rate collection.
Okay.
I brought council attention to that. It was agreed, but it was not implemented.
Because you were a chief at some point. Were you?
I was a chief.
Yes. And the period? The period you have served as a chief?
Okay. I got elected as chief in January 1983
Okay.
in the First Republic. When our democracy was overthrown in 94,
Okay.
95, the military junta decided to do without me.
Okay.
I stood my ground, and then in December 2016, I joined the coalition opposition forces.
Yes.
We succeeded. 2017, I got reinstated. When the coalition collapsed, around 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, I received my marching orders, and an executive order was issued.
Yes. Well, that's the fate that most people have with the
So it's like, anyway.
yes,
I
when
take
they
it
dwell
with faith. Yeah.
in politics. That's normal. So, but then the other issue is in your experience
Yes.
when it comes to tax, because you're discussing that, and it's very important because revenue
Yes.
is really key for the operation of any council, right? Correct?
It's the main revenue avenue for the council. The council cannot survive without
Yes.
rates and taxes.
So we know, for instance, in Brigham Area Council, do they have an effective assessment of revenue to even know how much they can even collect in a year? When you, 2018, when you joined, based on your experience, do you think that they were really doing enough to have the correct assessment each year to know exactly how much they can in fact collect?
No, I don't think so, because council carries out its normal work, right?
Come again, sir?
Council carries out our normal work,
Yes,
and when there is something to inform us,
yes,
they inform council,
yes.
right? And we see what we could do. But to be specific, sometimes we will be told that these are the areas of unpaid,
Yes.
rates and taxes. That's all.
So what do they do about that? What do they do about the areas? Do they do anything about the recovery in these areas?
This is what I said. I made a suggestion to them that let's go back to the old
ways.
Yes, for the first of all, what we have been doing. If you bring people to court for unsettled areas, just have one sitting only. Before the next sitting, it's going to be a big rush. People will come and pay.
Yes.
But that wasn't done.
Wow. The other issue is you have the areas, the unpaid areas, and you also have the mismanagement of revenue from the revenue collectors all the way up, all the way to the CEO or to the whosoever is in charge. This is something we know about council, that those who are in charge of, in fact, receiving revenue are not really declaring these monies, either paying to the bank or to the necessary person as the cashier that they should pay. Do you know about this?
No.
You never knew that there was mismanagement. Why? How comes? Every year there is audit. There should be internal audit. There are some reports,
yes,
and you have the external audit.
Yes.
Are you at council level aware of these reports?
I cannot remember of any audit report brought to council.
To council.
No.
So council doesn't even discuss these audit reports.
I cannot remember.
So if council doesn't discuss these audit reports, how would you as councillors even have the opportunity to know the problems that are happening? I'm sure you must have been shocked when you hear some of the mismanagement or some of the misappropriation of funds from the revenue collectors all the way to the senior management?
Correct. It's just unbelievable, to be candid. The sums are just staggering.
Yes.
You know, mismanagement is true.
Yeah.
Has become the norm.
So how do you think it should be addressed? Based on your experience, you work as a chief?
As a councillor, as a chief's councillor, I can only raise my objections at council meetings, that's all.
Council meetings?
Yes.
And addressing some of these issues. Well, you can have a meeting.
And I made a proposal,
All right.
but it was never accepted. It was never implemented.
Now, the last issue is for you today, unless there are other questions from the commissioners, is that the prevailing thing that we have come to find out is the issue regarding councillors having twice payments for I say unlawful payments, Corrector Tobaski, giving an amount 5,000, 8,000 every year without justification. Now, what do you say about that? We know it is a support for Tobaski. We know there are periods that what they receive is small, is meager, but then the bottom line is the money which it was done was not proper, was not lawful. What is your opinion about that?
With due respect, I've just come to know that it's not done. It should not be. But I was a recipient of it.
Okay.
Twice a year. Right? I can remember there was never any audit query that it should not be. If I had known, if the audit query had come up, I was not going to receive it, for sure.
Okay.
To save my person, my integrity, I will not.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Darboe. And that's all from the lawyers. Abu Chairperson, we hand you over to the witness.
Yes, Mr. Darboe, in your statement, that is the second paragraph, you did say that you were the councillor nominated representing the chiefs of West Coast.
Yeah.
We have noted in the documents that are presented by council that one person used to sign for and on behalf of the chiefs when it comes to allowance. Were you the one that was receiving their allowances on their behalf and then you go to distribute it for them?
No, I only receive mine only.
Sorry?
I only receive mine only. My own.
So you have never received money on behalf of the chiefs?
No.
Like their allowances or any other form of payment?
Not at all. Not at all.
Thank you so much. Mr. Darboe, thank you for coming and your discharge. If we need you to help us clarify on any issue, we will recall you.
I thank you all.
Thank you so
and
much.
may Allah continue to guide and protect this commission on the path of righteousness.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Witness. Place those items on the table. Place those items on the table. Yeah. Good morning. Welcome. Can you speak into the mic, please?
Yes.
What is your religion? Can you speak into the mic?
Muslim.
In which language do you wish to make your testimony?
English, boss.
Do you wish to make an affirmation or swear by the Holy Quran?
Swear by the Holy Quran.
Okay, Madam Chair, the witness wishes to swear by the Holy Quran. Hold the Holy Quran by your hand and then repeat after me. I, Alieu Sowe, do swear that I'll speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Thank you. You may be kindly seated. Madam Chair, the witness is sworn. I have the honor to hand over the witness to you for us to proceed.
Good morning, Mr. Sowe.
Yes, good morning, ma'am.
Yes, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Counsel, we may proceed.
Yes, please state your name.
My name is Alieu Sowe
Your address.
from Labakore.
You gave a statement to the investigators?
Yes, I do.
Please, we will give you a copy of your statement. It should be two. Where's it?
Okay.
Please go through it.
It's okay, I have the same copy.
You have the same copy. Yes. Do you confirm that is your statement?
Yes.
Now we apply to tender the statement of the witness Alieu Sowe, the dated 7th of May 2024 in evidence as an exhibit.
The witness statement dated the 7th of May 2024 made by Alieu Sowe is hereby admitted in evidence as an exhibit and marked as LGC/AS in brackets BKAC/001.
As the commission places. Now, so you are a former councillor, become a councillor?
Yes, Jabang Ward Councillor.
What is the period that you have served as a councillor?
From 2018 to 2023.
23.
Yes.
And what is your educational background, sir?
I went to Sangajoro Lower Basic School.
Yes.
From there to Una Upper Basic School.
Yes.
Then from there I proceeded to Masuru Senior Secondary School. From there to Gambia College as HTC holder.
Now, as a councillor between the year 2018 and 2023,
yes.
were you attached to any committee, or subcommittees of council?
Yes, I was the chairperson of Agriculture Subcommittee.
Okay. Agricultural Subcommittee?
Yes, Agricultural Subcommittee. PRO to Market Subcommittee.
The PRO to the Market Subcommittee?
Yes, and a member to Development Subcommittee. Development Subcommittee. And then a member also to Environment Subcommittee.
Environment, Health and Sanitation.
Sanitation, yeah.
So, as chairperson of the Agricultural Committee, what do you guys do? What do you guys focus on at committee level?
Yeah, normally, we normally focus on development, like to assist vendors and something like any request that is have been put on our table.
Yes.
But unfortunately, for agriculture, we didn't have much, or even we don't even have any development or any achievement that we achieve.
Do you know why?
Yes.
Yes, please tell us.
Yeah. What normally is the CEO, Mr. Mamsen, normally said that we don't recommend agriculture here in Brikama Area Council. Normally, we don't consider them much.
Why? Do you know why?
That's what he normally says. If I ask why,
Who? Is he the CEO?
yes, the former CEO,
Mamset
Jallo,
used to tell you that they do not focus on agriculture.
yes, we don't focus on agriculture because we don't have nothing from them. So that's why we don't consider much also, because he says they don't receive anything from them or any support or any, so they don't consider them much. So normally when there's a budget, like the first year we budgeted around 500,000 for agriculture, but it was just lying down there. So at times we come up on an idea to say that we have to go for touring, like to visit certain gardens, women's gardens, and then, certain places where we can see what to do. Because our committee was, we have the farmer rep in the agriculture committee as Bonnie. We also have cattle rep. We also have the vendors rep, women's rep. All those were in my agriculture committee. So I feel it is necessary for us always to, come up with ideas and see what we can do for West Coast. But unfortunately, it has never happened.
Okay, so what have you guys done at committee level?
We only met, if my memory can serve me well, we met for 2 times or 3 times. The first one was for us to.
You mean three times in 5 years?
Yeah, if my memory can serve me well.
That's serious, Mr. Sowe.
I even went up to a stage. I even wanted to resign as the chairperson. Yeah, because what Mamsen already told me,
But Mamsen only served in 2018. I mean, in 2019 you had a new administration, and you have also general council, where governance issues are addressed. Mamsen is just the CEO. I don't know what you are referring to. Mamsen is just the administrative head.
Yeah, but Biden, he also have the power, because if we want to conduct a tour, it have to pass through him.
No, you don't have to have us through Mamset for any major issue. You have to pass through council.
We do, because there are procedures that we have to follow.
What are these procedures?
Like we have to write a letter.
Yes.
Yeah, requesting for that. Because when we are going outside the council,
These are committees of council.
Yes.
Committees set up. Who set up these committees?
The council.
Yes. They are committees of council.
Yes.
They are not under Mamset or any CEO.
But
but they are not under Mamset directly. It's not for Mamset to decide what you do and what you would not do. But I'm just saying, in the event he doesn't want to be helpful, or any CEO does not want to be helpful, I'm going by your statement.
Yes.
Then you at council level, you should address some of these issues.
We definitely do that, because there was a council sitting, people were asking why it is that this 500,000 still now it is just lying there like that. I just came up and then told them the same things.
Which 500,000 are you referring to?
There was a budget for it.
For what?
For agriculture.
Committee?
No, for agriculture.
Generally?
Generally.
$500,000.
$500,000.
For the year?
For the year.
Really?
Yeah, that was a budget for it.
Can that even take care of one or two wards?
Yeah, but
Please proceed.
Yeah, unfortunately, we never get nothing from it. So as I told you, there are procedures. Like if we want to go for touring, like to visit certain areas, like Nari and then other places, we have to write a letter. It passed through chairman, then from there to CEO.
Yes.
So, and then not only that, if the CEO accepts it, they also need to assign the council to write a letter to other institutions like Nari and other places, for them to know that there is an agriculture subcommittee existing in council.
Yes.
You understand? So, but unfortunately, that also we couldn't have that from the council themselves, because whenever I assign the secretary to do that, Mamsen always says, well, you just keep on disturbing. But
Mamsen only served 1 year when you were councillor. Why are you repeating? I'm not his lawyer, but we have to be fair.
It continued, not only Mamsen, but it continued.
So you have Jonga, who also was CEO from the period Mamsen served, and he was there until you left council.
But lately, I think...
No, wait a minute. Until you left council. Jonga served for 4 years with you. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Ramsey served only 1 year.
With me, yeah.
You sat at the level of the committee 3 times, not more than 3 times in 5 years.
Yeah, so.
So the scale is not balanced. You have 4 years for Jonga, 1 year for Mam said. You keep on repeating Mam said, Mam said.
Yeah, but that's the starting. That's the starting. But the same
you're
goes.
only beginning. You're only the starting.
That's the starting.
Okay, now let's see where you will take us then.
There is a reason for why we normally stop conducting even these meetings.
Okay.
Like after that year, that budget, there was some things like they want to do something like capital projects.
Yes.
So they just take that agriculture funds and then replace it with that capital project. So the following year, there was no budget for it. Normally, when they are doing this budget, we the head of committees, not all of us will attend the budget session. Yeah. Normally, it's the finance committee and then some members. When it comes, the budget was out, and then I didn't see any budget for agriculture. I asked them why.
Yes.
The response was like it was there, and then you didn't utilize nothing out of it. But I told them it was not my fault.
How did you tell them that? Is it? Are these verbal communications?
Yes, verbal through council sittings, normally.
Council sittings?
Yes.
Can you provide us with the minutes that you have raised some of these fundamental issues? Do you? Can you provide us with those?
Yeah, I will ask Singate, because he's the council clerk.
But on what ground were you raising these issues when you only served 3 times in the year, in 5 years?
What do you mean by 3 times?
I think you told us, unless I misheard you, you said you did not sit more than 3 times in 5 years.
If my memory can serve me, yeah.
So let's say 5 times.
5 times, no? Yeah.
If you sit 5, if your sittings were not more than 5 times, what are you taking to council? What are you raising? Because whatever you say in council would have been your own opinion about the agricultural committee, because the committee did not sit, the committee did not discuss issues. So if you go there, even though you were the chair, you would have had no authority to raise anything, because the committee is not only comprised of one person. Do you see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, so. But if at all, like we want to start, and then there is no, lines that will indicate that we should go forward.
So let's be fair. Let's be fair. You are part of the problem, as Mamsen was part of the problem, as Jonga was part of the problem. The same with the chairman, all of you. You would have had your part effective. You would have done your part. Have regular sittings. Every month you have your minimum sittings at least once a month. Let's assume you have your file, you have your minutes, you discuss issues, and then the other branches, if they fail to perform their duty, then you would have already passed the test. But
just conducting meetings without any benefit, without any agendas, it has no use.
Who should come
it's just for us to come and take the money, 500, and then
with the agenda?
We the committees. And then
who's the chairman?
Also the people outside, because they have to brought up some problems that we should start and then discuss about that.
Who is the chairman?
Which I have never received from any other person outside. So why should we sit? Because we just brought an idea just to conduct a sittings, like committee sittings, just to receive that money and go. It doesn't make sense.
Do you know how many wards are within Birkama area council?
Wards?
Yes.
28.
28.
Yeah.
And you know all these wards, they have ward development committees?
Yes, they do.
Have you ever written to any of these committees?
Come again?
Have you ever written to any of these committees in your capacity as a chairman, heading the committee?
Written like what?
About your mandate. Have you ever written to them, to reach out to them? Write to them and to invite them to your meetings or know their problems. Have you ever reached out?
Yeah, no, I never do that. See? But that's the procedure we take. That's why we wrote that letter. It passed through chairman to CEO, so that we can go and meet those people.
Where's the letter?
It is with the secretary. Or it is at admin, I don't know, but it is with them, I think so.
Okay, we need to see that letter.
Okay.
You wrote the letter once?
Yes.
Through to the CEO?
Yes, through to the CEO.
And the CEO blocked the letter?
Yeah, there was no response from the CEO.
Did you follow up?
We do.
You have a follow-up letter to
No,
say that you wrote
No, verbally, I think so.
verbal follow-up.
Letter, maybe, unless I ask the secretary, but I don't know whether we...
And you met once, met twice, the third time, and you said, well, they are not responding to us. They are not really trying to aid us in our in whatever we're doing. So let's just give up. No more meetings.
Yeah, it's better. It's better for us, I think, and then better for...
Sorry, let me just... Mr. Sowe, can you please note what you have been asked to produce so that you could remind yourself of what you are supposed to bring to the Commission?
Can you repeat that request, please?
Council, you may proceed.
Thank you. Mr. Sowe?
Yes.
The bottom line is the agricultural committee failed. That's just the bottom line.
Yeah, 100% failed.
Yeah, you failed. The same way those that are supposed to, those are key partners or stakeholders within the council level also failed. You failed. You did not do enough.
Both of us failed.
Yeah. That's just whatever you are saying here. That's just the bottom line.
So.
Yeah. The ward that you represent, were there any benefits allocated to you by council?
Yeah. Yes.
Tell us.
There was 500,000 allocated to Jabang Ward.
Which year was this?
2021.
2021.
Yeah, we benefited. Five wards benefited, so I was among those.
You were among those wards.
Yes.
What did you do? Were there any requirements or any criteria that you had to meet
before qualifying for this?
Yes.
Yeah, as development, we set up some criteria. That's if you met up with this one, you'll be qualified.
Yes, you were part of the development subcommittee.
Yeah, I was part of them.
It appears as if those 5 allocations were only within the members of the development committee. That's it?
It doesn't work like that, but it maybe
these 5 were they all not members of the committee?
These 5.
Give us the word. Give us the words that benefit.
Jabang Ward.
Jabang. Who is the councillor?
Alieu Sowe, I myself.
You, Alieu Sowe, and you benefited. The other one?
Sintet Ward.
Who is the councillor?
Hamadi Tamba.
Is he a member?
Development, yes. I think so, yeah.
The other one?
Mariama Manga.
Is he a member? Is she a member?
No.
She's not a member. The records are there.
Yeah, the records are there. Maybe you can find out, but I don't know actually.
You should know.
Mariama Manga. No.
Okay, we'll confirm that. Go to the 4th.
Suleiman Kinte.
Is he a member?
Development. Yeah, I think so.
Go to the 5th.
Habib Bangura.
Habib. Did you say Habib?
Habib Bangura.
Habib, okay.
Habib Bangura. That is
she a member?
Banjul Linding. Yeah, I think so.
So 4 out of 5.
I'm not 100% sure.
So let's not be 100% sure, but at least we know 4 out of 5 benefited.
Yeah,
how fair is that?
It could be.
How fair is that?
Well, there was certain things that makes you to benefit.
No, but that's not how it works. You cannot have a rule, and you are saying the ones that set up the rule are the ones that are qualified.
And there was also certain things, like for me, what they say is I was the only GDC councillor there, alone.
Only GDC councillor?
Yes. Later part, that's what I heard from them after benefiting.
They are saying that, so they had to consider you because you were the only GDC councillor there.
No, it's part of it.
That should not be a criteria.
No, it's part of it. Because I heard our chairman, it's Usman Darboe saying this is how they set up with,
Your chairman of the development committee?
That's Usman Darboe. I heard his testimony.
Was the
so
one
that's the very day I knew it was, because maybe it's part of it. But I also met up with all the qualifications.
Okay, let's start with the criteria. What were the criteria set?
Like you need to have a ward development committee.
Ward development committee, everyone has that. Is that not the case? All the committees have a ward development committee, correct?
Not everyone.
Not everyone, but most.
Yeah, most of them have,
okay,
but not all.
Most.
There are others they serve for 2 years, 2 years without.
The other 2
You need to have a bank account.
They all have bank accounts, or most of them have bank accounts.
If they are operating, they will.
Yes. 3?
You need to bring 2 to 3 minutes of your meetings.
They have that.
Not all.
More than 10. More than 10.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, more than 10 have that. So go ahead.
And then you need to brought up a project proposal.
They have that as well. Right? You can have at least 10 who will have this.
Yeah, during the selection, to be honest, I was not part of the selection.
Okay. Why?
I don't know whether on that day I was not there, but I just see myself in the list.
And then they informed you
that I am qualified.
That you are qualified. And yes. one of the determining factors, the key, one of the determining factors is that because you were the sole GDC rep.
That's after, later on.
Do you think that's fair? Do you think that should be a criteria?
But the chairman said,
do you think?
If we're told that's the only criteria, it's not fair.
Do you think it should even be considered?
No.
A political consideration should even be.
But our council also sometimes we consider it.
I know. We're just trying to solve a problem. I'm just saying, do you think that should be? Genuinely, you think that's how council should be?
In this area, no. But in another area, yes.
Which other area?
Maybe in another area.
Well, I can't go into hypothesis.
Yeah.
Try to guess what area you're talking about. But let's stick to the issue.
Yeah, in this area, no.
Let's assume they had told you the opposite. That because you are GDC, you cannot benefit.
Well, I will also feel otherwise.
That's it. That is why it's not going to be a fair rule.
But the criteria that we set up, this issue was not part of it. Political issue, no, it was not part of it.
You know why? When people do unlawful things, they're not going to write it down. Then they know it's not something that's correct. They're not going to write it down to say part of the criteria.
And even during our discussion, it was not there. Just that the chairperson sat here and said this. But even in our discussion, during our discussion meetings, it was not said there. Because if I told it was mentioned, maybe others will say no. I myself, I can say no.
Exactly.
Yeah, because it is not fair.
It's not correct. Good. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
We have an understanding on that. When it comes to the development, that do you regularly at development committee level sit over issues regarding these what allocations, or if there are any projects that have to be embarked on? Do you regularly do that?
Well, we sat for several times, like before the project.
Yes.
We sat for 3 times or 4 times. Just to see way forward on this project.
Yes.
But when this project started, we didn't start.
You didn't have sittings?
We didn't have sittings because there was misunderstanding between myself, and then with the other members of the committee.
And what was this misunderstanding about?
It's just because of the projects have been taken to Labakore. And then
projects have been?
Taken to Labakore. That is a market set.
Yes.
That we plan to build.
Yes.
So, and then it was for Labakore village. And that was the main problem. Because most of my members, the committee's members, they refused. Because most of them also, they also brought up a project proposal to me. But later part, I say, council need only one project that's starting to ending. But others, they just brought off finishing like clinic, others football field, fencing, another thing. So when I said it have to be taken to only one place, they said then we have to divide the money. Each village, because I was having 8 villages. I say no, that will not be, because it is not part of our mandate to do that, like to just come here and then divide the money to different villages. So it has to be on one area, starting to ending. Either it ends or finish or not, but it has to be one place. So that's brought up this push and pull. So at the end, they just neglected everything, and then I was there with my secretary, and then the contractor with the VDC of that village.
So okay, that's internal to a great extent. Yes. But do you think, because we know there are so many workers who will come here, they will testify and they will tell us that they have not benefited from this what allocations? They have not benefited.
Yes,
for 5 years, for
many
example.
You think
that should be the case, that you'll have wards that will not even have allocation for 5 years?
No. It's not fair.
It's not fair.
Definitely.
Do you think there is a fair distribution of the funds of council at the Camera Council?
Like the wards that benefited, whether it is fair?
No, do you think there are generally fair allocation of benefits or?
Yeah, this year, the way they do it is fair because all of them
I'm not
benefited.
concerned about this year. This year is
No,
2024.
It's not fair.
It's not fair.
Just but for a reason,
Yes.
lack of funding, according to what.
There should be funding. There's money. Council collects millions of dollars in a year, millions.
No, that's what
They
they-
mismanage the funds. That's just the bottom line. You and I know that's true.
Yes.
Is that not the case?
Yes. So
Mismanagement is your biggest issue. I mean your biggest, I mean council level, is people take it to be their private business.
yeah, sure,
Is that not the case?
that's true.
Yes. So we move on to other issues. Let me ask you about your honorarium when you serve. But before that, the word you serve, are they supposed to benefit from this mining project? This mining,
Mining, no.
you're not supposed to benefit.
No.
You're not affected by this mine.
No.
Okay. How about this honorarium that the councillors will receive twice in a year to pass Christmas? What do you know about that?
Yeah. It is a norm. So
Yes.
we normally receive it every year, like twice in a year. That's true.
Do you know why?
But,
Why you receiving this amount as well?
yeah, sometimes I heard of my fellow councillors saying it is a salibo, sometimes, but when it comes to the admin, normally what they say, it is a honorarium. So that's what I.
And what do you say it is?
Well, I believe it is a honorarium.
It's an honorarium.
Yes.
You believe it's wrong as well?
If the law says it's wrong, it's wrong.
What?
If the law says it's wrong, then it's wrong.
What do you know now? Do you think it's correct? Do you think it should be paid every year to ask a corrector? Councillors should be given free money?
Yeah, if we serve outside the council, it's supposed to be paid.
It's
So
supposed to be
sometimes,
paid.
it can be like gathered up to.
This amount you have been paid twice a year. Mr. Sowe.
Because
It's an unlawful payment.
I accepted it, but I remember going out with some collectors, doing some services, which I supposed to be paid at that moment, but I didn't receive that money. So if they come up with this idea and says that they always gather it until the end of the year or Tabaski Eve or something and then give it to us, I have no doubt on that. I will accept it from them.
But you know what you have been paid was unlawful.
By then, no.
Now you know.
I never have come up with any book that says it's unlawful.
Until now. Until this point.
Until at this
There's
time.
no book that says it's unlawful.
Until at this time. As far as it is honorarium.
Okay. Were you paid every year twice?
Yes,
You,
yes.
as in you.
Yes, yeah.
Where were you paid?
Why?
Where were you paid? Twice a year? For Tabaski and
That's
Korite?
normally Korite and Tabaski.
That's not your?
I say it is always Tabaski and Korite.
They said, why were you being paid twice? You, Mr. Sowe. Do you know?
Ask what they says. It's honorarium. That's what I believe.
You, what were you doing that would require you to be paid twice a year?
Like as I told you, we normally go outside to do some services
Mr. Sowe.
outside. Yes.
You were paid in 5 years, every single year you were paid twice.
Not
For Tabaski and Korite.
not 5 years. There was a year there was no salibo or honorarium.
Which year was that?
I think it's 2019 or
You did not receive.
the first year Jonga came, I think so, if my memory can serve me well.
You did not receive that.
I didn't receive it.
But Jonga said he had paid throughout.
Throughout
He came,
5
he
years.
found the practice there and he had paid throughout.
I
But you are
didn't-
saying you did not receive.
No.
For 2019.
I think 2019 or 2020, but there's a year that
Try
I
to be
didn't.
specific.
But because like it is a norms, like normally we go to the chairman, always, we went there always for political discussion and then some things, So it might come up with this idea that the Tabaski is coming, you have to be honest when you are saying things.
Yes.
Like it might come up like the Tabaski is coming, these are, we need something. So sometimes we sit with the chairman and then discuss about it. Normally what the chairman says, well, it is not right to do that, but we will see what to do.
Okay.
Like, then from there, at the maybe 2 days before the Tabaski or Korite, we normally receive it. But it has been never written there, Salibu.
Okay.
It is always honorable.
It doesn't matter how it is described. See, you can be gazing at a cow. You look at it, and it is a cow, and someone will tell you, no, it's a donkey, and you cannot change their opinion in their eyes. It remains to be a donkey, but that does not.
But if you see,
I'm just saying that doesn't mean it's not a cow.
Yeah.
So the person is a donkey, but it remains to be a cow. I agree with what you are saying. The chairman, you approach the chairman. Maybe it's understandable to a certain extent because you're doing that because of your allowances are not meager. We have secret evidence; they are small.
Yeah.
And then it's Tobaski time. You are councillors. You go back to your people. We know that we have secret evidence.
Yeah.
And then your family is waiting. The people are waiting. As wrong as it may be, but that's the reason why it was done. And that's the reason why the chairman will tell you, even though it's wrong, but we'll see what we can do. Correct?
Correct.
So it remains to be wrong. And you agree with the chairman when he said, even though it's wrong, but we'll see what we can do.
But for me, I never
agree with the chairman when he said it was wrong.
Yeah, I agree with the chairman.
Okay.
But for me, I never believe that it is with the help of the chairman. That's why we are receiving this, to be honest.
What do you believe?
Yeah, it's just because of the service that we have been conducting. Maybe. Because I heard of Jonga saying, and then I believe in what he's saying. Like, one thing is, I know Jonga off. Since he came, for you to just come directly to him and then verbally get something from him, it is always difficult. Because we have been sitting as a councillors to add our allowances, but he never accepted. So if he sat here and says they were paying because of the services that we have been doing, I will accept that because we have been doing some services outside and then we have been asking for it, for them to pay us. But up to that time, during Salibo, Korite and Tabaski, that's the time for him to say like, I did this just to pay himself, then maybe it's wrong.
Mr. Sowe.
Yes.
The second page of your statement, the last paragraph, please read that. On the issue of payment of 1/6. Can you please start from there?
1/6.
The second page.
Page 2.
Your statement, the second page, last paragraph.
Okay. On the issue of payment of 1/6 salaries and honorarium allowances, the 1/6 payment was meant for the Tabaski and repayable in 6 months. And then the honorarium allowances was given to all the councillors as a support in form of Salibo. Regarding the Salibo support, it was a gift we had been, it is a gift we had been receiving in different amounts ranging from 6,000 to 10,000 for both Tabaski and Korite fees during my term as a councillor. The idea was not...
Yes, you can stop there.
Okay.
So now my question is, it's very clear from your statement that this money was meant to be Salibo, i.e. a gift. Is that correct?
That's what I believe.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Council, you may proceed.
That's what I believe.
That's all for the witness. We don't have any further questions for the witness.
Now, for the 1/6,
Yes.
is it, do you receive the 1/6 every Korite and every Tabaski?
No, every Tabaski.
Every Tabaski.
Yes.
And they deduct you from the allowances they pay you?
Yes, normally.
For the 1/6?
Yes, and not all benefited from this 1/6.
Why?
Yeah, because sometimes councillors normally take loans from council. So if they are deducting that loan And then when Jeng calculated that if you take 1 by 6, for them to deduct you 40% of your salary or 60% of your salary is not fair. So he is not going to allow you to have this 1 by 6. But I think I was lucky to have it for me. I was lucky to have it.
Okay. Council, sir?
Yes, we don't have questions for him. That's all. You have another witness?
Now, have you taken any loans over the period that you have not finished paying?
Whether I have?
Taken any loans that you have not finished paying over the period?
I have been taking loans, but I pay all before my term ended.
And how much was the loan that was given to you?
The first thing was 25
Yeah.
due to health problems, and then the other one I think was 15.
15,000.
Yes, and all was paid, repayable before my term end.
Thank you, Mr. Sowe. You are hereby discharged. We will call you if we need you to clarify certain issues
Thank you.
for us.
Thank you.
All right? Thank you so much for coming.
All right, welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Go. Good afternoon, Mr. Witness.
Morning, sir.
Can you stand here? Mr. Witness, welcome to this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and Related Matters. What is your religion?
I'm a Muslim.
In which language do you wish to make your testimony?
English.
Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation? Okay, Madam Chair, the witness wishes to make an affirmation. Can you raise your right hand into the air and then repeat after me? I, Omar Darboe, do solemnly, I do solemnly, sincerely, and truly, declare that the evidence I shall give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Thank you. You may be kindly seated.
Thank you so much.
Madam Chair, the witness is sworn. I have the honor to hand over the witness to for us to proceed.
Good afternoon, Mr. Darboe.
Good afternoon, madams.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
Council, can we proceed?
Yes, please state your name. Mr. Darboe, please tell the Commission what your name is.
My name is Honorable Omar Darboe.
Okay, your address.
I'm from Brikama Area Council.
Mr. Darboe, you served as a nominated councillor. What is the period of your service? When were you nominated? In 2018?
2018. I'm representing the farmers.
The farmers.
Yeah.
Are you a farmer, Mr. Darboe?
I'm a farmer.
Good.
I'm a farmer.
Are you still a farmer?
I'm still a farmer.
Do the farmers have an association?
Did the farmers?
Do they have an association that they belong that you belong to?
No.
Like a farmers association.
Yes,
become a council?
Yeah, but no, I'm representing the farmers that become a council, but I'm not belonging to any group.
But is there any established group of farmers generally?
Yes, there are
that you know of?
There are established groups.
Okay.
Yes.
Give us the names of these, some of the groups that you know.
I don't know them, but they are established groups because sometimes, I don't know.
Is that not what it is supposed to be?
Yeah.
Now, how do you represent them?
How do I?
Represent them. Do you represent them?
Yes, I was nominated.
Farmers.
Yeah.
Now, that's what I'm saying.
I represent them in council meetings. Yes, I have council meetings.
Okay.
Yes.
Go on.
Yes.
Are you part of any committee?
I'm part of agricultural committee,
The cultural committee,
establishment committee,
establishment committee.
WDC, VDC, conflict resolution committee.
The agricultural committee would probably have been, in fact, or would be the most relevant to why you were nominated as a farmer.
You say?
So the agricultural committee has a more direct link to why you were nominated at council as a, because you came in under the ticket of the farmers, correct?
No, because by then I did nothing from the council to serve the farmers.
I don't understand.
No, I'm representing the farmers. The committee knows that I'm representing the farmers, but I get no benefit from the council to go and serve the farmers.
Okay, now let me rephrase. I understand that you don't understand.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say. Now I'm saying you are a member of the agricultural committee.
Yes.
And the agricultural committee, what you are supposed to do there, all the committee itself, it has a direct interest to the farmers.
Yes.
Correct? Now, do you sit regularly at the level of the agricultural committee?
No.
So if you don't sit regularly, how would you address some of the needs of the farmers?
Yes, agricultural committee goes to an extent that they have, I can say in this way around, they have no value anymore because we get nothing from the council. So it goes to an extent that I don't even interested in that committee.
Why? But that's the
Yeah, because that committee, when a committee have to sit and discuss on issues about the farmers.
Yes.
So that issues have to go to the council sitting.
Yes.
For the final consent of the general council.
Yes.
But when we have the meeting, when you have that meeting, we don't have that minutes to the council sitting. I can say it's of no use. The committee have no use. This is why I exempt myself from that committee. When I say committee have no use, it must be useful when we want that committee to be useful. Yes. But when we have a meeting, that information which is supposed to go to the council sitting doesn't go to the council sitting, then yes. I quit out from that committee. I just go and struggle for myself and go and do things to the farmers.
Okay.
And this is what I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you think why do you think it was not effective?
It's not effective.
Why do you think, what is the problem?
If we say meeting, sometimes if you go through our minutes, you will see me there maybe 1, 2, 3 meetings. Because if you have a meeting, it must have an implementation.
Yes.
Okay? So if you have a meeting with anybody, any council is project from the council which are supposed to implement it in your wards. So now I do this, I sacrifice to do this. Go and call my friends outside, they send me money, I go and
You have engaged.
so this is why I'm not even interested in agricultural committee because I get nothing from the council. They give me nothing. So my meetings with that agricultural committee have no use.
Okay. So you're saying you have engaged in your in your own private arrangement
Yeah.
to be able to
Serve the people.
serve the people.
Exactly.
And in doing so, you have no,
private.
no. That's how it
Yeah,
works.
yeah. Okay, Birkama Jida.
Wait, just wait a minute. That's how it works. You know, I did not ask you about your own private
Yeah.
this thing. Now it's impressive. I was impressed.
No, what I understand.
Hear me out. If you allow me to ask questions,
Then go
you
ahead.
have told us the problem. So it's going to be part of the consideration by the commissioners to see how to solve this problem.
Exactly.
So now I want to know the areas or the communities that you have
Jida.
drilled Jida. Good. You have drilled a borehole in Jida. Which year was this?
Is it 2021, 2022?
Okay.
Yeah,
Where?
because it's two.
Two borehole there. Two
Yeah,
borehole.
it's two.
Okay.
But the one is at the mosque, the one I give it to the community.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other one?
The one also I give it to the community. But that one have a little bit.
All in Jida.
Yeah, they all.
All these three are in Jida.
Yeah.
All the three.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, at the reason why you don't have meetings, you know, we have had a chairman. Do you know who was the chair at your time? Who?
Alieu Sowe.
Alieu Sowe. And he had told the commission that you did not sit more than 3 times in the 5 years.
Well, I forget about I forget about it. I don't know.
Have you ever attended any meeting?
Yes, I attend meetings.
Once maybe.
Once, yes, I attend one meeting. I forget about it, but I attend meetings. But after that, you know, all the assessment they are doing, I'm not part of it.
They only sat 3 times.
Yeah, I don't know.
The committee.
Establishment.
How often do you sit?
We sit normally 2 times a month, but sometimes when emergency comes, we sit more than 2 times a month.
And
On staff matters, yes.
all right.
Yeah.
Give us examples.
You say?
Examples of the issues.
Yeah, the appointments.
Appointments.
Yes, the appointments.
Go ahead.
And then sometimes when problems come, we come and just have a meeting and try to give a recommendation to disciplinary staff.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, have you had discipline staffs?
How many times?
Yes.
No, I cannot recall how many times.
Why was that? Without salary.
Yeah?
Without salary.
Without salary, yes. That's what our recommendation.
Okay.
Yes?
All right. Now, you are familiar with this issue, the issue regarding the monies that was paid for Coretta Tobaski every year twice?
You say?
In your statement, the third paragraph, you said on the issue of honorarium payment to councillors, I could remember
Yeah.
benefiting from the said honorarium during this Tobaski and Coretta feast.
Exactly.
I can't remember the actual amount.
Yeah.
I was receiving 2021.
That's true.
I can't remember receiving the said honorarium payment in 2022 because I was very active in politics and had little time in the council at the time.
Yeah.
That's what you said. But do you know why you were receiving this money?
Do you know?
Why you are being paid this money twice in a year?
Yes. I was called to go and get my allowance. Then I went there to sign my allowance. Then the DF told me that there's another one. I say, yeah. I go through it. I say, for
Who
what?
told you?
DF called me.
The Director of Finance.
Yes, of course.
That's Jeng.
Jeng, it's Jeng, yeah. He's the one who called me to come and sign my allowance.
And he said there's another payment.
At his office.
Go ahead. Go with the explanation.
Then fine. Then I went there. I signed. I take my allowance. He told me there's another one. Then I just look at it. I say for what? He told me that it's for Honorarium. Then I sign it. When I take as an Honorarium, because if you tell me it's an Honorarium,
Yes.
I'm very happy to receive Honorarium.
Yes.
Because I always do oversight function of the council.
Yes.
Even this last Saturday, I went for oversight function of the council. I buy my old fuel.
Yes.
Okay? They called me for attending AGM for Faraba, Kairaba, Congress.
Yes.
So I went to attend it with my own fuel, my own vehicle.
Yes.
So I was happy to receive the Honorarium. Okay.
Naturally.
Then I was listening to the testimony of, Director of Finance here.
Yes.
He said that payment is unlawful.
Yes.
So I cannot just understand why it's unlawful he's paying me. Okay? Then I also listened to the testimony of, Mujonga, went to defend the Honorarium. He bring the letter from the local government. The letter come from the local government. You read the letter, I'm listening to you. The letter indicated that dependently, I agree with Jonga, I'm in line with Jonga. But Director of Finance is the one signing the check and Jonga. And you are paying me the Honorarium and you say it's unlawful. Then it's unlawful, Mr. Patrick. Automatically. Because he's the one paying me.
Yes.
That's my stand.
You.
I agree with him that it's unlawful.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much for your testimony. Honorable Chair, I hand over the witness.
Yes. Mr. Darboe, it is correct that as nominated councillor, you receive your monthly allowance, correct? You also receive receive 1/6 when it is Tobaski, correct? Now, you have passionately spoken about the fact that the Agriculture Committee was not sitting and they were not working towards your set agendas. You may correct me if you said at some point you stopped attending the Agriculture Committee meetings. We have been told here by the chairman of the Agriculture Subcommittee that they have sat for the 5 years, not more than 5 times or 3 times. I did not get that.
Yeah, it could be true. Yeah.
Yes. So my question is, as a nominated councillor representing the interests of farmers, do you think it was correct on your side not to continue to push the committee to sit so that you could bring forth the issues and the problems of the farmers? You think it was correct?
No,
to
it
have
was.
just
Thank you.
and walked away?
Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Let me finish so that you could be very clear of what I'm asking. You think it is correct for you just to have left? Because I believe it was for a reason that you were nominated to represent the farmers. And looking at West Coast, you have a lot of farmers within this region. Is that correct? You have a lot of farmers in the West Coast region.
Yeah.
So, was it correct for you just to have left because they were not up to the task? That's my question.
Madam, it was not correct. Because why it was not correct? I'm alone. If I want to have a meeting with the committee, I was become angry. This is why I left the committee. Because the committee which is supposed to be sitting, which is supposed to be sit and discuss about the affairs of the farmers, those committees are not sitting. And always I try to get into the forum. Can we have a meeting? Can we have a meeting? We have no meeting. Then it's better for me to quit that committee and go and find something and give it to the farmers. I'm there to serve the farmers. So if the committee is not ready to stand for the farmers, I nominated for the farmers. I have to start.
I believe that you could have written to have it as evidence that you've requested for these meetings, and you could have even written further to inform the council, because what you did not discuss or what you failed to discuss with a view of resolving some of those issues, because if nothing is presented at council, they cannot take the steps to make sure that some of these problems or challenges are addressed. Is that not correct?
That's correct, Madam Speaker.
So it was wrong on the part of all the committee members not to have worked diligently to make sure that some of the issues that you realize as a nominated member or you've been told by the farmers, so that you will have a possibility of resolving them. It's a failure on the part of all of you.
It's a failure of all of us. And I totally agree with you. It's my lapse is not right to the committee or to the council. I totally agree with you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker.
Is that all for this?
Yes.
Mr. Darboe,
Yes.
do you have an NGO?
NGO? No.
How do you acquire funds?
Funds. I just went to the WhatsApp groups and, tell the people that I need support. I'm representing farmers at the council. Now I need support.
How many projects have you done?
How many?
Projects have you done?
I can remember 3.
Name them.
Those are the 3 boreholes.
Where? All
Jida.
in Jida.
Jida, yeah.
Now, you said you did this without consulting the councillor.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it was not funded by the council.
No? When people give you money for it to be implemented, it becomes public funds. It's not your funds. Be careful. Now, how do you account for these funds?
It's a public fund. You are right. This is why I give it to the public. I implemented the project to the public. I stand, listen, I understand you.
No, I am not, you are to listen.
Sorry.
Not me. You are to listen,
Sorry.
I ask you questions, you answer. Right?
Okay,
It's not for you to tell me what I should ask you. Let's start from there.
Okay.
Let's have that understanding. Okay? Now,
Honorable Silla, let me just
Yes,
do this. Mr. Darboe,
Yes?
we will give you the opportunity to answer the questions,
No problem.
but you are here to answer our questions,
Thank you very much.
and you are here to clarify issues.
Exactly.
You understand? You are not here to tell us to listen to you,
Okay.
because the reason why we are set up is to listen to you.
Exactly.
You understand? So I will advise that we observe decorum.
Exactly.
Thank you. Honorable, you can proceed.
thank you, madam. So now, you've implemented these projects. How did you account for the monies that were spent?
I did not account for the money what I spent, because it's given to me directly. It's a help from my friends, given to me to help the farmers. So no one account me for it.
No, you're supposed to be accountable
For who?
to those people who gave it money.
Yes, of
And
course.
also the community where you implemented the project.
This is what I'm saying. It was given to me. It was a donor given to me by my friends, and they want to account me. That's no problem. The ball is in your court.
For them to ask you, don't you think that they gave you money, you have to give them back a report?
No, for my understanding, they give me money directly to put on something which I asked for. So, for my understanding, it's not necessary for me to tell them this is this and this and this and this and this.
Is that correct?
Yeah. Well, yes, it's not correct.
It's not correct.
It's not correct.
Okay. Now, secondly, in case you were an elected councillor and a nominated councillor came in and implemented a project in your ward, how would you feel?
How would I feel? No, I will feel nothing, because our opinions are different. I will feel nothing, because what I want is to implement it.
Was it right as a councillor, being the chairman of the ward development committee, somebody outside, a nominated councillor came and implemented a project within your ward? How would you feel as the chairman responsible for that? And then you did it without consultation.
Mr. Commissioner, thank you very much. Here is a commission and it's a line point. It's a learning point too. We learn a lot from this commission. And which we learn from this commission need to be implemented for. Okay? What you are saying, that's the fact. And it's the bottom line. The VDC around that end, I just consulted Council of Elders and the beneficiaries of that area, told them that I have a project which I am supposed to bring it. And I start with the Council of Elders. They told me, okay, there's no problem. We come and we pray, then start the project. But what you are saying, I learned a lot from it. Now, next time, what you are saying, that is the best practice. It's the best practice so far. You give me money to implement it, Whether you ask me or not, I have to put it on records and then send it to you, or we make a communication to tell you the clear evidence that this is the money you give it to me, and it's properly implemented for what project I want to implement.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, Mr. Darboe,
Yes.
thank you so much for being forthright in understanding that we just want to find out what has gone wrong with a view to finding solutions to those problems. And this issue about, just a further question, just one last question. This issue about accountability. I believe it should have even gone further for you to write a report and forward it to the council. The thing is, you would have placed on record that this is what you have done. So it is not being angry, but you will follow process and posterity will judge you for having done that. Because if you account for these monies, you are trying to show to council that it is possible and it is doable. You ought
garden seat study, women's gardens. From there we go to Gunjur, from Gunjur Sana. He told me, I just learned from my brother. He told me that why can't you
It's
take
not your brother, it's Honorable Commissioner.
Mr. Commissioner, thank you. I'm sorry to say that. I'm sorry to say that.
Yes.
Mr. Commissioner, okay. He told me, why can't you take a picture and you put it in records? As you say, that's what he told me. I told him, no, it's okay, because what I want is just to support the people. So I do that already, so it's no need. But, I learned a lot still. And then the Director of Finance. And then I will say thank you so much.
Correct or wrong, that is another issue. But you are given some allowances which are taken from taxpayers' money. So whatever you do, you need to put it across to them that this is what you're doing. All right?
We're going to put it in best record, because now we are demanding our committee meetings records. Everybody can get the records. We don't learn from here. So we say thank you very much for the commission. People are listening to you. We learn a lot from here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Darboe. Is that all for Mr. Darboe?
Yes, that's all.
Please
Mr.
call the
Darboe.
next witness.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Mr. Darboe, thank you so much. You are discharged. And if we need to call you back to help us clarify issues that may come up, we will call you.
No problem.
Thank you so much.
So if I travel to America, what about if I travel?
There is technology. Anywhere you
so
are
we can
in the
make communication.
Yes. Anywhere you in the world. If we need you, we will get you.
No problem when I'm speaking.
Yeah.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, we have, Madam Chair, we have one, we have the last witness for the day. I'm not sure. I advise that we have the witness in the afternoon. It's already 12:43. Or do we have another opinion?
Yes. Can we rise? Yes. We'll go for lunch break. When we come back, we'll take the last witness today.